Well, I've learned my words for this. I still hate it. It's bad to me. Oh god, and I'm so sorry if you have to hear this ramble on and whatever while opening card packs. Anywho, this is the second thing I've recorded, but who knows what number this is? Well, when I upload it, so just get to it. Well, I don't know what to talk. Oh, I could talk about the Oblivion playthrough I'm doing right now. Ah, boy, that's gonna be fun to talk about. First and foremost, it's going well. It's more of a serious playthrough. Not a lot of problems that I know of outside of like some missing textures or certain clothing. But hey, I'm playing it seriously, but I can't help but laugh. Some dialogue, those videos and whatnot. Oh god, what's the one I can top of my head? The farewell video. I can't stop thinking about that sometimes. It's funny to me, and I use that a lot as a actually leaving Discord calls. But that's just me. Oh yeah. I don't mean to bash on Skyrim. Skyrim is its own game, but something I think about when I'm playing Oblivion that Skyrim doesn't do well, but I guess it depends. It's a different part of the world. Taverns or hotels and inns, whatever, in Oblivion, they actually have doors. While Skyrim taverns don't even have a door at all. Well, there's an outline of a door, but they have... It's something. It's something that bugs me a little bit after Oblivion. So, hard to do it with that, but it'd probably be like, this is like the door frame right here. The door frame right here. There's no door here at all. I like Skyrim, but Skyrim has its problems. Which I could have actually streamed Skyrim now that about it, but honestly, I'm not feeling it. Had some water before recording this. Whatever. Ah, dear. I have to think about how I'm gonna save up gold in Oblivion to buy a play, since I know I have to get it soon. Which, by the way, let's talk about Oblivion. I've talked about Morrowind playthrough in my live streams, ones, but this is an Elder Scrolls focused game. So it's fitting. It's Elder Scrolls Legends, so I can talk about it. Sorry. Off. I mean, if I actually edited my videos, I can just coughing, but no, I leave everything. Also, there's premium. It's just a card with animation. Ah, dear. One of these days, I'm just gonna keep opening a card pack and just ramble on and on and on about something. Just something that I find interesting. Something more interesting than this, far more interesting than this game. That's unfair, but Legends can be a problem. Again, if I've never mentioned it before, I think I have in a video prior, or like the first video I recorded, or just in general, during whatever. Here. As I mentioned in prior videos, I guess, I hope, depending on which number this is. Legends has its fair share of problems from it. this game is... Actually, I can give a review for Elder Scrolls Legends during its last few days. Art-wise, I like it a lot. Something about it is basically like an Elder Scrolls skin of, how was it, Hearthstone? And the second playable card game, or a spin-off game franchise. However, mechanically, it is one of the most frustrating Elder Scrolls games ever. Try not to cough. Let me explain why. I have been trying to just narratively wise, with the Dark Brotherhood, as I mentioned in the prior video, or the last video, depending on when I recorded them, whatever I upload first, since again, upload the first video first. Like, there's like, I could just use this as an example. Like, this is the first video I record, but this is what I open first, upload first. I just go in order, like that. That's how I record these videos. Which I will bring this up every time. But I can give my review here for Elder Scrolls Legends, since this is more of a let's chat type video. And also open card pets that I don't even know. Like, oh my god, look, I got this card. Ooh. Actually, I've used this card as a reference for an art, actually. Legends, this game has good art. Like, I hope it's actually made by someone and not AI generated. Ugh. Can't tell if that's a premium card or just something else. If it was like a premium card, I feel like the magic circles here be moving something. I guess it can be premium. I don't know. Ah, dear. Oh god. Ah, dear. Oh god. Ooh. Those. Whatever I was talking about earlier. This is like how I stream in general. Gosh, I have to, what my videos are like. This is what I was worried about, because I don't edit stuff down at all. I've mentioned that so many times. So, oh well. I talked about Oblivion, I think. But, Oblivion does taverns well. Skyrim, they have good taverns, but I prefer Oblivion's. Morrowind? What about Morrowind taverns? I don't think they have. And Daggerfall? I don't know. We played a bit. I like Daggerfall. It is probably the most intriguing of the Elder Scrolls games, but it's also the most confusing to play. And I love it. Mainly because there's a lot of like map stuff that I like. It actually feels like a world. And then again, it is roughly the size of Britain or something. Oh, an island, a random small island in Daggerfall is roughly larger than Skyrim itself. But I guess, well, the game map. I feel like Skyrim in actuality is much larger. Actually, I mean, there's no way in hell that something like Whiterun is, what, at most 20 to 30 NPCs. People. That's being generous, of course, but it feels like 30, being the max number. But I feel like that city, Whiterun, probably has roughly... I wrote this down, actually, somewhere, but... This is based off some Reddit person, a Redditor's post. Do note that I don't actually use Reddit. outside of like help with certain things, like Reddit itself as a platform is helpful. I mean, I've looked up problems I've had, and sometimes that done it for me. Anywho, this is according to some random Reddit user's estimate. This is depending if this is like official numbers, but the city of check, as I mentioned, Whiterun. This is not officially mentioned in Elder Scrolls, any lore book. This is all speculation, I think, but the only Elder Scrolls game that has it is probably Daggerfall. But I can believe it, but Whiterun roughly has, according to this guide, estimate about 30 to 50,000, which I kind of have to believe. Is it true? If it's like an official lore, but stating like, okay, this city has, Windhelm has. Oh god, let me check. Windhelm has the same number, 30 to 50,000. If it's actually been proven in an official lore book or something, then yeah, I can fully get on board with that. Again, I like the idea that Tamriel is much larger than it actually appears in game. But then again, it's a game, so it made sense. If it was like a size of a, let's say, if it took you from my area, part of the world, California, to, say, I'm trying to think of a state that's pretty far. But you get the idea. The actual travel. Let's actually go north. Let's say California to Washington State. I feel like walking, or let's use the travel. Actually, hold on, I could get that right now if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Yeah, that is probably rough. Then again, that is North America. This is Tamriel, which is different. But then again, the Elder Scrolls franchise is made in the US, so I'm using US stuff. Just to I mean, then again, Daggerfall is roughly, from what I've read and heard about it, is roughly the size of Britain. And I feel like it's pretty big. Like, it really depends. I mean, the US itself, also I got 2 premium cards by Village. If you look at, like, Nebraska, for example, it looks small. It does, right? It's small, and, like, you could probably drive through it within an hour. No. It took me all... It was a long... It took a while. Past Nebraska, for example. Totally not using something I've done last year. Again, this is interesting stuff. Geography, it's interesting. And then when the idiots try to change it up. Oh boy. I feel like I've mentioned my thoughts about some things. And I've hinted at how I felt about certain subjects. Distaste. Ah, dear. I'd rather just talk about Elder Scrolls. There's also stuff I can't do. I'll go in more detail on a live stream. I feel like a live stream would video of card openings for a game that pisses me off. Also, this is no way in hell, man. Kids, since there's is this made for kids type thing. Given that I swear a lot in this video, yeah, there's no how I can call this for kids. Which, now that I think about it, sure. I don't know. How can I press something? So 960 for this card. Ah dear, please get. It'll be funny if I got the Crisis Begins 3-4 times. Anyway. Oh yeah. I do not want anything. I'm an adult. I would be uncomfortable. In fact, I am uncomfortable. Also, I thought about it, and I'd be a terrible father. More than one, actually. I say, oh, but you never know. Oh, wait, I do. I'm not interested. I'm happy with just having. I'm happy with just eventually getting the only, I guess, child I wouldn't mind getting is a cat or a dog. I swear if it's like 2 times, that'd be. Speaking of cats and dogs, I've been watching videos about cats. It's fascinating stuff. Also, it really helps me admiring cats more because for a long time, I'm just alert. Like, for the longest time, it's like dogs better and whatnot. Now, all of them are good. Oh, that's cool. Also, when it comes to cats, like, what cat, if I would get one, or if I would ever adopt a cat or something, probably be a black cat. Because I feel like, I don't know, the whole, I don't know. Because I like the void. Because I like the void. Nah, I feel like they're, I don't know. Actually, I like the void, so that's why I want to adopting. Though I don't know how the responsibility raise or be hired by a cat. Cat owners, if this is what it's accurate. If it's accurate that you're being hired by your cat, but I don't know. I don't know. so funny. The main reason what sparked my age. I'm probably still allergic though. It's more like it's how I am with dust. I'm allergic to dust particles, I guess. It's probably like that. It's like dust particles. It's like. Anywho. Surprised I'm not allergic. But for cats, it's like dandruff. Or particular breeds of cats. Dandruff. There's like medicine I can take, perhaps? Anyway, I don't need medicinal stuff like this. I like the... Anyway, back to the game. Talk about the game. I don't need any more cards from this set. I have them all. Just like getting them because... the cheat and all. Also, this gives me ideas. Also, I'm gonna open extra packs, by the way. Because I'm rambling about some stuff and I'm confusing myself. Just rambling on about stuff. Anyway, about, I guess, the comment I made about this video not being meant for kids. None of my content it really is. I swear a lot. I play a lot of adult-esque, or rated M, but really it's like rated M games. But, or, I'm not gonna just be like, okay, here's every other rating for every other country. I'm only going by the United States, since that's all I know. Unless Peggy 18 is British or something like that. Watch as I open more packs because it's my video. But my poor storage. Doesn't mean that for other pack I'd love to. Another 10. I mean, I chose this one because it's my pack because of cat. The cheats. But which, if when it comes to swearing, I personally don't like. I think the most like you'll hear from me is like occasionally a lot of F-bombs, basically. That's basically it. A bunch of ooh, these cards. Ooh, I'm glad I chose to open more packs. I like the shiny cards. Oh man, the thumbnails generated from YouTube is gonna be bad or good. Depends. Totally want to do some of his pose. I actually want to draw all these. Like, I could just look them up. UESP and UESP. Yeah, got it. And I can just get some ideas for art and maybe mechanics for my own thing. So how something like Veteran will work in my world is different than how it works in this game. Hold on, I can talk about that now. Veteran in my world, which by the way I only have Veteran as a skill in this my world, it offers plus, I think, 3 additional points to all attributes, like magic, health, stamina, or something like that. Or it really depends. Dear. I liked what I did. I like everything I did for the class notes. And now I also have a calendar for Elder Scrolls, just to get an idea of how long I played the game. And also just to know what to write down for purposes. I mean, I could always just go, again, certain site. I want to have it available without having to switch tabs. So let's say I want to get, this is like the document. This is the document. But I have to go to this other page check. Or I can go to my phone, get the information. Why don't I just have it in my notebook? I could just get the information there and the other stuff I just write down later. Man, doing improv with this is hard. It's hard. I have to write down dates when a character was born later. Also, I really hope I still get like 4 in a row for this one card right here. I actually got 3 in a row one time with this card. I've mentioned it before. It's in my pictures, which it's still sad that I won't be able to get these cards anymore once this game shuts down. I really hope that Bethesda considers opening or considers adding a physical version of this game. So another one. Special cards. Premium. Also kind of really sucks that the only card game left from Elder Scrolls will be a card game that I don't even play at all. What's with... Which, by the way, this is sparking another tangent or something, but what's with spin-off games from this franchise being hard? When it says novice, it's actually hardcore. I feel like that's a screenshot from ESO. Really. It feels like a screenshot from ESO. Anywho, there's like some video where I'm listening to Novice AI in this game. Ooh, and don't get me started on ESO, which is this whole set is based off somewhat. Oh my god. ESO can be so frustrating. Tales of Tribute is so frustrating. But if you watch my streams, you get say that. Ah dear. What else can I talk about? Since I'm opening extra cards just so I have something to... And then there's another one of 10. I think that's it, actually. Yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Come back in a little while. Well, this I will be uploading every so often, actually. I'll talk about that, and I'll talk more about that hopefully in the description or somewhere else. Also, I gotta make a tradition of just doing that every... This was hell, by the way. Anywho, farewell. Now, see you. Video. Well.